back. Hopefully all of y'all are doing good. Today we're doing a challenge that I can really get behind. See, some of the challenges y'all been throwing at me, ones that I don't even really like that, I just do them because y'all want me to do them. But today we're doing the model of this channel, which is you get assets and you flip them. Today we are flipping assets like no other, thanks to Jack Package. That's his name. I guess. I mean, that's a pretty cool name. Day 10 of Ask Kenny to the Flip All Assets Challenge. Rules: build your team and simulate to the trade deadline. At the trade deadline, you have to trade everyone on your team, hire a completely new staff, and try to win the championship with a completely different roster. Yes, sir. Today we are getting assets and we are flipping them, and I'm excited for it. As always, I gotta remind y'all to leave a like on the video because we are dropping bangers a couple times a week. We saying like 4-5 times a week. You know, I'm consistently trying to get up there. But what y'all don't know is that I'm also dropping bangers on my other channels. So you yes, you get 5 videos a week here, but you also getting 4 video a week here, 3 video a week here. All links in the description, man. Reaction channel, NBA reactions almost every day. And then the Kenny channel is just random stuff. We did some Warzone. We did some basketball card videos, you know what I'm saying? So we continue to drop bangers. Leave a like. Let's go for 25,000 in today's video. Y'all can do it because y'all have done it for a week straight. All right, now we have to randomly select our team like we always do. We're gonna stop in 3, 2, 1. The Atlanta Hawks today. Nah, I'm not changing the shirt. Actually, I have one Atlanta Hawks shirt, and this is a story that I could tell y'all while our GM randomly drafts our team as we end up with the 19th pick. I've been to a couple Atlanta Hawks games because for some reason work always takes me to Atlanta, and I ran into a fan there. The fan is a season ticket holder. I cannot remember his name. Oh, this is gonna bother me because now I want to remember his name because he was so cool. One second. His name was Jack. Jack was so cool. He hit me up and he caught one of the shirts that you get. You know, when the people out there, they throw the jersey cannon and all that. He caught one of the shirts, and instead of keeping it for himself, he gave it to me. It's upstairs though, so I'm not changing shirts. But okay, this is our team starting off with Klay Thompson, Jaren Jackson Jr., Wendell Carter Jr., 2 juniors. And then we have Devontae Graham, Brook Lopez, Otto Porter, Trey Burke, Doug McDermott, Tyler Hero, Gorgui Dieng, Jonas Jerebko. You heard me? Jerebko, Elie Okobo, Antonio Blakeney, Jalen McDaniels. A lot of Bulls connections here, man. A lot of Bulls connections with Wendell Carter and Otto Porter. And then down here, I saw Antonio Blakeney. We had some Doug McDermott. All right, I dig it. But the first thing we have to do is build this team a first time. Now, we can't get too attached to the team because the challenge is just flipping the assets. So we have Klay Thompson to start off with. We're going to make him a small forward. You know how the overalls go. We suggest an overalls because I can say with a decent amount of certainty that we are going to be trading a lot of people on this roster. I like Klay Thompson a bunch, and he may actually be safe because we have Jaren Jackson and Wendell Carter, who are such good young pieces. We may be able to stay with Klay Thompson, but that man's contract size may be the thing that's holding us back. So let's see what we can do here. Anybody else making a big amount of money? Otto Porter, yes. Otto Porter, and we throw in Jaren Jackson Jr. in a first-round pick. I'm expecting a spectacular trade because Jaren Jackson Jr. is a dog. And yeah, the first trade is pretty good. The second trade, maybe not as good. It looks like we're going to have to build our own trade. I think it's been a minute since we built our own trade, and I know in my heart that we could put together a really good team just by, y'all know the methods, right? Y'all know the methods. Yeah, we go to Team Intel, see what team is selling or rebuilding, and we try to steal their pieces. Now, I see Bradley Beal here. He is making $27 million. Klay Thompson's $30 million. I would like to try to get a star that is on a smaller contract if possible. In a lot of situations, it's not possible, but I'm going to look around for it. We're trying to go after Damian Lillard. Throw them Otto Porter. This should be a deal straight up 1-for-1 after we throw in Jaren Jackson, Wendell Carter. Who has still higher trade value? They're tied. They're tied trade value wise. In reality, I would guess that Jaren Jackson has a more trade value in real life. We throw them this. They don't like that, but we give them that pick. Bro, this is a lot for you. Who is the GM of the Pelicans? Is it Dale Demp still? Did they make some changes to their front office? See, we ain't had basketball in so long. Kenny's starting to forget who does what. And as somebody that is a future GM himself, I try to pride myself on knowing the other GMs around the league because how am I going to finesse GMs if I don't remember their name? You won't. Ugh. Do we trade Tyler Hero in this trade too? Is that too much? And do you give us back your worst player, who in this case is Garrison Matthews? I remember Garrison Matthews had one really big NBA game, and there it is. So we gave up quite a bit to get Damian Lillard, which is no big deal. We got a star point guard and a star small forward who's going to be here for about half the season because, of course, you know the challenge. All right, so let's work on our power forward / center position. Our front court in general needs some help. We have, you know what I'm saying, this right here is the best teammate Damian Lillard's ever played with, right? Can we agree on that? LaMarcus Aldridge is pretty good in his prime. I'm going to say Klay Thompson is the best teammate he's played with. So in this situation, I think I'm flipping Devontae Graham. I like Devontae Graham. I think he's just a little bit too small to be my starting shooting guard. I could bring in CJ McCollum and just keep Dame and CJ connected at the hip. But I do like this trade. Dante DiVincenzo is a good up-and-coming player, y'all. And then what this trade is really for is for that center position, Clint Capella. He's always a guy that's going to be out there. And I don't actually trade for him as much as some of the other rebuilders on the platform. I like this trade. So you see a trade you like, and you pull a trigger on it. You pull a trigger on it. So Clint Capella is going to be our center. Actually, I like our starting five for the moment. I think I'm going to save a Wendell Carter trade until the trade deadline. The bench could use some help too. If our 10th man is Antonio Blakely, we have some problems. So let's go get, I don't even know. Because I also want to save some of my picks for later too. Because again, we're doing two rebuilds right now. You know what I'm saying? We're doing two rebuilds right now. So let's just get rid of the younger players because they're going to have a little bit more trade value. Even if they're not amazing young players, like DeAndre Bembry's better than both of these guys. And they give us a first round pick. That's usually a deal. I'm going to keep looking. We're actually going to go with Denzel Valentine. You know, Denzel Valentine has his moments, man, where I'm like, okay, he could be a good not a good NBA player, a decent NBA player. So, you know, I'm going to make that trade. And I wonder what happens to us overall if I make him a shooting guard. It goes down. Interesting. Interesting stuff there. All right. So he's just going to stay a small forward for us. And you know what? I think that this team, remember, we're doing two rebuilds, right? So we don't need the first part of this team to be amazing. We need them to be good, right? We need them to be good enough to be in the playoffs. And then we make all the big trades at the trade deadline. So that being said, we're going to keep going. We're going to run to the All-Star break, the trade deadline, and see how our team performs. And then we're doing a whole rebuild. We have to fill the roster. Y'all know who the heck we signed. And Joakim, let's go. Even though me signing Joakim means that we're going to have to trade him February 5th. We need somebody else. Y'all know where we going. Jonte, what's up, my G? All right, so we got our guys. And now we simulate for real. 3-game losing streak is not very good. But you know what? Again, we just need our team to be okay. Just be all right right now. And right now, they're below average. Okay, I'm going to have to be a really good GM to turn this team not only to a playoff team. I want like a higher seed because we want home court advantage in some of these rounds. Right now, we're not looking like that. We are not looking like that at all. And that could be somewhat due to the staff. Remember, like he said, for the second half of the rebuild, we have to reset the staff and everything. So, like, right now we have Lloyd Pierce, and he's cool. Don't get me wrong, Lloyd Pierce is cool, up-and-coming coach, really, but he's got to get out. So, right now we are 32-20. Oh, while I was talking, I guess we went on a decent amount of win streak. Yeah, here it is right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-game win streak. And now we are one of the best teams in the league, but we're doing something that teams usually don't do, and that's just trading everybody away. Dame is having an amazing season. 28 points per game, 6 assists, and then 3 rebounds, 50, 40, 90 club. But unfortunately, he has to go along with everybody else on the team. Our 4th leading scorer is Trey Burke off the bench. Shout out to him. I'm guessing he's in 6 Man of the Year conversations. He better be. 6 Man of the Year, he is not. Devontae Graham is, though, who we traded away. All right, so now we're making more trades, and how do we do this? Do we go see who else is selling or rebuilding now? They were more than halfway through the season. This team is rebuilding, but they say Jokic is untouchable. Let's try to trade for a player we've never, ever traded for. That is Kawhi Leonard. He's on a rebuilding team. They are 19-32, which is 14th in the Eastern Conference. They suck. And you know what? If you're rebuilding, I'll take a guy off your hands, you know what I'm saying? I'll take Kawhi off your head. Oh my God, the trade value is ridiculous. But we have Damian Lillard to match that trade value. And then they're rebuilding, so if I throw some picks in this, I might be able to just snag Kawhi. Do we have a young asset? I don't want to. Oh man, okay. We have to really think. Y'all want Antonio Blakely in another second, another first? They don't. Oh man. Do we throw all like Kawhi is that man, and y'all almost guarantee the championship when you get Kawhi Leonard. Another first, and then another second, and another second. I don't think we're gonna be able to get Kawhi Leonard unless we throw Wendell Carter in that trade too. But at that point, are we giving up too much for him? You know what I'm saying? Are we giving up too much for Kawhi? Was he really that much of an impact player that it wouldn't even matter? Like, I throw you Wendell's averaging 10 points per game. That's a lot of value for Kawhi. Let me try something. Oh my God, I forgot your pick is gonna be amazing because you're bad in the first, in the second. And if you don't accept this, all right, we can't get Kawhi. I tried it. Y'all saw they were rebuilding and he wasn't untouchable, but I can't give up that many assets because we still have to trade everybody else and reset our team. I feel like this trade is ridiculously bad. But, y'all should have known there was a but in there. But, I'm doing it. I traded Damian Lillard for Pascal Siakam in a one-year rebuild. How stupid am I? I'm thinking about the future. I'm big braining it right now. Y'all, ow. Punch myself in the face. Y'all are going to see in a second how I just big brained it. Now, if this works, this is going to go down in history as an all-time moment in a KLT4Q video because I think I just big-brained the system and we're about to do some nasty, nasty stuff. Now, okay, we made that trade not just for Pascal Siakam, who's a good up-and-coming player, but it also had Al Horford attached. Honestly, Al Horford was the main attraction for the trade. Now, you're looking at me like, Al Horford? You're talking about the 30-plus-year-old player who's aging and maybe not that good for his contract? Yes, because there's a team out there that has 3 players on their target list. The first one, Hassan Whiteside. The second, Wendell Carter. Right? We already have Wendell Carter. The third, Al Horford. So in my mind, this Spurs team that is rebuilding and have Stephen Curry, we make a trade. We give them 2 of the people that are on their target list. Boom! We just traded for Steph Curry in an instant championship. So, let's try it. You remember, see, some of the GMs out here not thinking 2 steps ahead. I am. So I will give you Al Horford. I will give you Wendell Carter. What do you need? You want to just give us a player? Sure. You give us back Chicago's very own. It's not going to be enough. Obviously, we're talking about Stephen Curry. We got picks, though. We got picks, though. I'm telling y'all, I'm 2 steps ahead of everybody in the game. Y'all want Garrison Matthews? Deal. Who is the king GM out here? Me. I am. Whew. All right. Now, that's how you finesse a general manager. Can I get a round of applause? Thank you very much. Oh, I cannot wait to see the comments on this video. So, we have Stephen Curry. That's just crazy to say. I traded for Stephen Curry. We have Stephen Curry. We have Pascal Siakam. But everybody else on the team still has to be traded because we have to flip them. So as cool as it would be to keep Steph and Klay together, we do have to flip Klay Thompson for more pieces. I found my shooting guard. We have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's averaging 18 points per game. I think he's going to complement Stephen Curry pretty well. And we're giving up Clint Capella and Dante DiVincenzo in this trade. And I'm going to flip Bismack Biyombo because his contract is big. Now, the rest of these trades we're doing are going to be basically without picks at this point, because we gave up all our first in that Steph Curry trade. And if you ask me, still 100% good worth, especially when you get a trade like this that can, we don't need a shooting guard anymore. I just traded for Shai. All right, just traded for Shai. I see Porzingis. Porzingis averaging 23 points per game. We're getting Will Barton as well. Come on, man. I'm not a crazy man. That's a deal. That's the deal, Porzingis, because, again, we had to trade Klay Thompson. So right now, we have 4 out of our 5 starting spots locked. Will Barton does not have this on lock. Off the bench, we still have to trade Brook, Trey, Burke, and then pretty much a couple, just like 2 or 3 more guys after that. So let's try to make another deal. Brook Lopez and Bismack Biyombo's big old contract, a 2nd-round pick. Can we get a... Ooh, okay, I'm liking what I'm seeing already. I have this small rule to myself that if you can trade for Derrick Rose, you should. So I will. Simple. If you can, you should. Simple. It's very simple stuff there. Make Derrick Rose a shooting guard. You know, he's the starting shooting guard of the team. I still will start Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and just have Derrick Rose be our 6th man. And just to make sure that's the case, I'm going to go down here, force non-starter for 1 season. So no matter what, Derrick Rose will be our 6th man. So there's that. Mason Plumlee's now our backup center, which I think is really dope. We still have to trade Trey Burke and Doug McDermott and then Some of these Chicago guys at the bottom, Jontay Porter has to get moved to. So for the most part, it's almost done. I would like to get a better upgrade as small forward. I like Will Barton. I think he can be our starting small forward. We don't always need a star-studded roster, a star-studded starting five. He'll play that role very well, but I would much rather him come off our bench opposed to starting. But again, if that ain't how it's going to be, it's not how it's going to be. We're going to trade for TJ McConnell and Derrick Jones Jr. Pretty much matching overalls at this point. Derrick Jones Jr. is good. TJ McConnell's a pretty good backup. Like I've been to a Pacer game, and sometimes he's just so valuable. Man's get inbound steals and everything. I specifically remember that man getting an inbound steal on LeBron. So yeah, we have to trade Joakim Noah. We have to trade Antonio Blakeney for some reason, making $5 million. What do we need? Let's see what we need first before we make that final trade. To be honest with you, don't need much. A backup four in this last couple trades. And it seems like we are going to end up having Will Barton. Again, I don't hate the idea of Will Barton being there. So let's just get a backup. What did I say? Power forward or small forward? I forgot that fast. Oh, we need a backup power forward. I was going to say, y'all know that man Andre Roberson's overall skyrockets when you make him a small forward. But we don't need a small forward. We need a 4. Nico Mirotic, boom. Get some more Chicago in there. And then lastly, Jontay Porter is the guy to be traded next. And then that means we have completely flipped the roster. One trade. Chris Silva, welcome. Welcome. All right, so that is our squad. Now we have to get rid of the staff. It seems like we can run almost any system, but perimeter-centric is the best. And 7 seconds. So let's go find a perimeter-centric or 7 seconds coach. If they may not even be one, man. Perimeter-centric, C+, B+. I think I'd rather go with a better coach that maybe doesn't fit the style. You know what? No, let's go with the thing that fits us. All right. So we need a new CFO. I mean, this doesn't even matter anymore because I've already made all the trades. Oh no, not. I'm talking assistant GM. Sorry, this is the guy that drafted the team. Carter. Sorry, I dismantled your team 2 times. Okay, assistant coach Melvin Hunt. We're going to bring in Trent Peterson. Peterson? Our head scout has to be an A+, Cuba Gooden Jr. You know, some of y'all don't know who that is. All right, I met that guy at a coffee shop in New York City. Cuba Gooden Jr. Either way, this is our team and everything. And I think we're ready to simulate the rest of the season. All right, so I don't remember what our record was before, we made all them trades, but we ended up with a 53-win record. Pretty good stuff there. Terry Stotts wins Coach of the Year. We weren't the best team in the NBA. Kind of makes sense, though, with all the moving pieces, Anybody on any of our teams make the All-NBA squad? Tried to get Kawhi. That didn't work out. Steph Curry, All-NBA third team. Steph Curry got traded halfway through the season and continued to do great things. I'm guessing 50, 40, 90. Yes, sir. 26 points per game, 8 assists, 5.5 rebounds, a steal and a half. Only 2 turnovers. Steph Curry protecting that ball. All right. So we were the second best team in the Eastern Conference. That's kind of trash. The Boston Celtics, who have Russell Westbrook. Oh, we made a trade with them. Dante DiVincenzo, Steven Adams, Clint Capella. Who did we take from them? Or did they take from me? Because they ended up having a better record. You know what I'm saying? They gave us Shea and we gave them. Listen, that's a good trade for them. I honestly think that's a good trade for them. Really good trade for them. Either way, first round we're going against the Detroit Pistons, which have Trae Young, who I wanted to try to trade for. It just didn't really work out. For y'all that don't know, these videos actually go longer than you think. I cut out some of the stuff that fails. So when I'm trying to trade for other stars and it doesn't work, you don't see that often. Sometimes I leave them in if they're funny or something. But here are the final stats. I forgot to show you that. Derrick Rose, average 15. Yeah. Good stuff, D Rose. Good stuff. All right, so Detroit. Let's just get out of this first round. 3-1, and we're up. Indiana. We made a trade with them earlier in this video as well because we got... Ooh, who was playing for them? TJ McConnell was playing for them too. I know in real life he was playing for them, but in the game he was also playing for them. But I don't remember who I gave them. You know what I'm saying? We made a lot of trades in this video. They starting to blend together. So it was the Pacers, and they gave us Derrick Jones, and we gave them Doug and Trey Burke. Got it. We gave them 2 men's players for 2 men's players, basically, is what happened. Let's go. Up 3-0. We're getting to the finals. Go against the 8th seed. That team that had the best record in the East were... They were fake. That's the word I was looking for. They were fake. And they got eliminated by the 8th seed. But this 8th seed is not like a normal 8th seed. This 8th seed, I made a trade with them. And they went on to make the playoffs. Hold on. Let's see how they perform. The last month of the season, they were 9-6. So it wasn't like they just start to go on a huge run or anything. But now they are. Damian Lillard may be trying to get his revenge. All right. Okay, Dame. Oh, you down 2-0. That's it. Ain't no you. We waving you off. Right? Yeah, okay. I was going to say, that boy was about to come back. But we end up beating them by, 51. Dame tried to do his thing, but we had Porzingis, Steph Curry, Pascal Siakam. We just got too many weapons. As we go against Portland, who has Chris Paul, Luka Doncic, okay, Ben McLemore, Larry Nance Jr., Mitchell Robinson. That is a decent squad, especially since Luka is a god in 2K. They took the first game. Yep, there it is, and he put up ridiculous numbers. So, y'all, hey, if you don't know, I have this subreddit where people post memes about the channel. And every time I do this where I shorten the rotation, it reminds me of a meme that I saw on my own subreddit. It's like, things are going bad. This is the only thing Kenny does. But, I mean, it helps. You know what I'm saying? Now Steph Curry's playing 41 minutes a game opposed to 39. We're down 3-2 in the finals. Okay, let's make the rotation even shorter. 8-man rotation. All right, so you know how we do it. Simcasting. And hopefully my boys don't lose in a championship, because I think I did some amazing stuff in this video. I would hate to not win a championship with this roster, as we've proved to the world that we deserve this. You know what I'm saying? We deserve this. And we are going to a game 7. This man Luka is putting up ridiculous numbers. He's almost averaging a 40-point triple-double in the playoffs while shooting almost 50, 40, 90. How do you stop that? Simcast, we're going to stop it. Please stop it. Oh, we're by a dub. In the game 7, y'all didn't come out to play. We got performers on this roster. Stephen Curry. Luka did his thing, bro. That man Luka. I mean, he shot 2 for 11 for 3, but he just didn't have anybody else really show up other than Chris Paul. And just like that, we have come back and won a championship. This was one of the most fun rebuilds we've done in recent history because of the Stephen Curry trade. It's nothing I've done before. So that deserves a super like for y'all that don't normally leave likes on videos. Either way, we back tomorrow with a special video I've been working on for a little over a week. So that's something to be looking forward to. And that's it. Peace.